Hello everybody, my name is Anamika Nandan. I'm a clinical and performance nutritionist working at WildFit. So today we're going to discuss about one of my clients whose name is Nandan. When he came down to meet me for the counseling, his main goals were fat loss and how to lead a healthy lifestyle. And his primary health issues were hypertension stage 2, allergy flare-ups, breathing issues, poor gut health, poor sleep and lethargy. His dietary recall consists of very unhealthy eating habits, poor choices of food, irregular timing of meals, and daily consumption of burgers. His lifestyle habits are as follows. He has led sedentary lifestyle and has never worked out whatsoever. Now let's talk about what were the strategies that are used for his meal plan. The first one being for his plate to look balanced, from unhealthy eating habits to home-cooked balanced meals. So his balanced meal consists of complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, first-class proteins, and fiber and probiotics. So dietary approach in his case, when he came down to me first, we started first with the foundation level, where I made sure that every kind of unhealthy eating habits he had, all the junk food, we cut that all out from his diet, and of course the gluten that he was having. We made sure that his meal eating timings were perfect, and I introduced all of the complex carbohydrates that were needed, and we made his meal look balanced, including protein, fats, including healthy fats as well, and then we had fiber and probiotics, which made him feel satiated for a longer time.
So when Nandan started working with us, we found out that his biggest challenge was his lifestyle. So he was suffering from stage 2 hypertension, he was also suffering from lethargy, his sleep was not proper, as well as he had a lot of issues. And he was a complete beginner as well. He had never worked out, he had never done any physical activity of any sorts. So that was the biggest challenge. So we did his fitness assessment. We found out that his muscular strength and his muscular endurance was lacking. We even found out that he didn't have any sort of flexibility. So we measured his flexibility and found out he failed almost all of his flexibility tests. So we designed a workout pattern for him, knowing that we had to keep his basics strong, we had to lay a foundation. So what we started was a basic workouts where we tried to incorporate some movements which will increase his range of motion, which will bring in functionality into his life. Muscular endurance was low, his cardiovascular strength was lacking, he had a breathing problem, so he was breathing very heavily. So we designed a workout for him where we included strength training, we included basic sort of functional training, we included even some sort of cardio and core training as well. Designed a workout for him, and his workout pattern was a day of upper body, a day of lower body, and 2 days of functional training. The reason being we wanted him to do day-to-day life tasks easily. So for the next 2 weeks we continued with this, and then later on when we found out that his cardiovascular strength was increasing, we increased the intensity of his functional training. We also included a lot of metabolic training in the 3rd week as well. In week 3, the routine of the workout was 2 days of functional training, 2 days of metabolic training, and 1 day was dedicated for core and cardio. So post week 4, we introduced some intermediate level of workouts where we ensured that his form is proper, his techniques are proper, ensuring that his kinetic chain is getting activated. So ये सब incorporate करके हम लोग ने उनका workout design किया. And post that we found out his cardiovascular strength was increasing, his breathing had improved, his EPOC, which is excess post-oxygen consumption, has increased as well. Even there was a considerable increase in his VO2 max output as well. So we did this fitness testing post his 4 weeks period, and these were the improvements that were found as well. So by week 6, his strength has improved, his flexibility has definitely improved, he's much more mobile. That means here he can move from distance A to distance B in a much shortened time, जो उनके लिए बहुत एक बड़ा challenge था initially. So getting out of the bed was a bit harder, or doing day-to-day life task was harder for him. But अभी बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो day-to-day life में बहुत easily कर पा रहे हैं, बहुत आसानी से कर पा रहे हैं.
One of the myths that this client had was rice is unhealthy and it leads to weight gain. So my counterfeit for this question was, rice is a complex carbohydrate, and when you pair it up with other macronutrients such as vegetables, probiotic and protein and healthy fats, it is not going to lead your blood glucose level to spike up, and it is going to give you a steady energy release throughout your day. So let's talk about the supplementation stack which was introduced in his meal plan for the betterment of his health. Vitamin D 60 k IU once a week, to support his immunity and bone health. Second being vitamin B12 for his deficiency of vitamin B12, 1 tablet post his dinner. And then we introduced Gokshura for his testosterone levels, 1 tablet again his post dinner. Ashwagandha, 1 tablet post dinner for his testosterone levels and to manage stress. Curcumin, 2 tablets a day to reduce his inflammation levels. Inofix Advanced Fat Loss Whey Protein, 1 scoop a day. So the current progress of the client has been very significant, and this client has made improvement in a very short time. The improvements being his hypertension stage 1 has reduced and he has no more BP issues. His breathing problems has been completely gone. His allergy flare-ups have significantly improved, and every kind of bad eating habits that he had, that has been improved. His sleeping pattern has improved, and also his meal timings has been corrected. In terms of his primary goal, which was fat loss, we have seen a significant improvement, which has been 3.1 kgs in 1 month, which is completely fat loss, and we have also managed to maintain his muscle mass. There is a long journey to his transformation from here on, but as the client has received a lot of compliments from his colleagues, he has been more motivated towards his health and nutrition, and as we are working upon his metabolic conditions, now we are leading towards a sustained fat loss and healthy eating habits, also maintaining his muscle mass and to work on his cardiovascular health.